Nerdos. Welcome back to Let's Get Nerdy. My name is Corey.
I'm still Wyatt.
And we are continuing our foray into Disney Star Wars. If you don't know, it is now January of 2026.
It is.
10 years ago, Star Wars kicked off its Disney era. And so we're kind of running through some of the movies and the TV shows that find it and kind of our thoughts on Disney overall. Some of our thoughts on the specific products. We already did the sequel trilogy. That video should be out right now. And today we're going to be talking about the other two movies that they've done so far. Rogue One and Solo, both labeled
A Star Wars Story.
Yes. And then we'll also kind of be talking about a little bit about the movies that are to come. We got Grogu, Mandalorian Grogu in February, and then I think
Star Wars
Starfighter next year. Hopefully those should be really good. But with that, we're going to go and start off with the first non-numbered Star Wars movie ever. No, the second non-numbered Star Wars movie. You know the first?
The Clone Wars movie?
Yeah. And that movie turned me off of the TV show.
That's fair.
That's not true. I did watch like the first season as a kid.
Yeah.
But that the show was also coming out in that like 12 to 13 age range where you're like, I don't like kiddie shit, and this is for kids, so I don't fucking like Clone Wars. And I've since been told it's very good.
It's so fucking good, dude. It's so good. I love the show so much.
We might need to visit that. But with that, we're going to go ahead and start off with Star Wars: A Rogue One that was released December 10th, 2016, almost a year to the day of Force Awakens.
That's kind of crazy.
It was nationwide, December 16th. December 10th was like the actual like red carpet premiere type shit. Okay. It was directed by somebody.
Gareth Edwards.
Who, if you don't know, directed 2014 Godzilla. And if you don't know, we're huge Godzilla fans. If you like Godzilla, we have a series called
Go Godzilla.
Where
we check out every movie in the Godzilla franchise to decide which one of them truly is the king of them all.
So feel free to check that out. Check out that.
Do it.
There's about 30, and there's about 2 more coming.
Just gonna keep on rolling.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, absolutely. With it, keep on rolling. We're gonna keep rolling into Star Wars, directed by Gareth Edwards. It tells the story of the crew that stole the Death Star plans that kicked off the events that we know of as A New Hope. Wyatt, I guess give me your nostalgic thoughts or just your general thoughts about Rogue One.
So, I don't remember much of the lead up to the movie coming out as far as like, any press or trailers or whatnot. I remember knowing it was coming out and it was intriguing. Because the idea of how do we get the Death Star plans? That's a cool question that you would love to see answered. But past that, I don't remember much hype, much crazy excitement. I remember the night I went to go see it. It was snowing its ass off, and I was with my cousin. We were playing games and kind of on the fence about going because of the weather, but we were like, nah, fuck it. So we drove, the half hour or whatever to the movie theater. And went and saw it, and it was really good. Like, really, 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 really good. And I remember just how much I was into Star Wars at that point in time, because I believe that was around the time that the Bad Lip Reading came out with the Seagull song. Do you know what I'm talking about with that? No? Okay. Somebody will know. So we were playing that like crazy on the way there and then on the way back, and it was a fun experience. So, what about you?
Same. Not same. Same as in like in the lead of it was something I was very interested in. It was because again coming off Force Awakens, I was all in on Disney Star Wars. I was like, and it was like when I started realizing people weren't into Force Awakens the way I was into it, I was very quick to defend the movie. And then getting into Rogue One, like I was like. I loved heist movies. Like growing up, I loved like Ocean's 11, like that trilogy. I loved like the James Bond. Like I love espionage type movies. So I was like, dude, a Star Wars heist movie. That's fucking awesome. And yeah, there was a moment when I was watching this movie that I was like, this might be the best Star Wars movie. Period.
Yeah.
Like I think I've chilled on that a little bit as we've gotten away from it. I still think this is Certainly, this I will say, like I think this is the best Disney Star Wars movie so far.
Yeah.
I love Force Awakens. I think I might personally prefer Force Awakens because it has kind of more of the swashbuckling nature that you want from Star Wars, that I want from Star Wars.
Right. Right.
But this movie's so fucking cool.
It's so good, dude.
It is, and that's not just good. It's fucking cool.
Yeah,
that's
like, true too. Yeah,
you know, I forget her name, but the character Felicity Jones plays as the main character. Mads Mikkelsen as her father. Yep. Like Ben Mendelsohn as that fucking smarmy, like
director
dude,
Krennic.
You get fucking is it Forrest Whitaker?
Yes.
As he's in the fucking game too.
Saul Guerrero.
Saul Guerrero.
Good
dude.
lord.
And getting the because we're also going to be talking about solo Star Wars story. What I love about this is this does what Solo ends up answering questions you didn't really need the answers for.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't necessarily need to see
the Kessel Run.
We didn't necessarily need to see how he got the Millennium Falcon and all that, like, because we got that from the stories.
Yeah.
This was like adds so much lore and expansion to the story that we already have of the I love how much, and I think Andor builds on it, the expansion of like how nasty the rebellion actually is. I fucking love this movie,
which is super cool. I mean, it's super cool that it adds, you know, like you get to see so much depth of the rebellion, and it's really just a snapshot of it, but it plants seeds for, you know, stuff to come down the pipeline. But yeah, it's just really cool to see like a darker, grittier, just more grounded Star Wars, and it does feel like it's ripped right out of, you know, the timepiece that it's meant to be set in.
Yeah,
they did a great job with keeping that consistent feeling and stuff. They would, you know, it's so fucking good. There's not a character in the movie that I don't like. Is it K2SO or KS2O?
Yeah.
KS2O.
It's both of them.
Yeah, okay, sure. I get some of the numbers mixed up there, or words, whatever, it doesn't matter. But
the cast is not telling me. Oh, wait, no, it's K2SO.
K2SO.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. He's fucking awesome. He's funny. Alan Tudyk is great.
Yeah.
The cast is really good.
Donnie Yen as the fucking the blind guy.
Yeah, dude. The whole cast is cool. The characters are cool. They were all unique feeling. The set pieces were fucking awesome. Just everything about it's awesome. The little bit of like Darth Vader that we get in this movie is like some of the best Darth Vader that we've gotten.
Oh yeah,
ever, and it's so good.
The dude being in the theater when not knowing that scene was coming.
Oh my god!
And hearing the breathing and then the way you're, because you get Darth Vader earlier in the movie when him and Krennic he's like admonishing Krennic and shit like that, and you thought like, oh, that's the Darth Vader we get.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you get the breathing and the reflection and and your stomach drops. You're like, oh yeah, this is Darth Vader. This isn't.
That's what he's supposed to be, dude.
Yes.
Which, you know, and if we had just gotten the scene with him and Krennic earlier in the movie, that would have been okay. Because it was still a good scene, and it was still Darth Vader, and he was still, like, you know, he had his little one-liner and still kind of, like, put Krennic in his place and went on about his business. It was still cool. But just to see him fucking, like, the horror of him, like, annihilating those guys in the hallway and how frightened they were, but how well that led into A New Hope, just how everything just flowed so well together, but it was just done so well. I cannot say enough good shit about this movie. I fucking love it so much. It might be my favorite Star Wars movie. Honestly.
Oh, really?
It really might be.
Of all of them?
Of all of them. I love it.
I can't. That's this one. Like, I can't say you're wrong for that because it's. Excuse me. It's just incredible. Yeah.
It honestly, like, I don't know why, but like I've just enjoyed the darker, grittier Star Wars, you know, more here in the. I guess maybe that's mainly because that's what we've gotten more of than like the brighter lightsabers and,
Yeah.
typical movie Star Wars, I guess, We've gotten a lot of, like, gritty shows lately, but, oh, hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hi.
Yeah, I just can't say enough good stuff about it, honestly.
That's fair. Yeah, and I would say more of the same of like in you spoke about in our previous video talking about the sequel trilogy of like kind of wanting the more small stories of like
Yeah.
this is such a perfectly small story of like you get such an immediate intricate like intimate understanding of these characters of of Cassian Andor. This is the first we get of him, and obviously we get that expanded in the later show. And then you get the Riz Ahmed as the Imperial cargo pilot who they like take hostage, and he very quickly betrays the Empire.
Yeah.
One of the like I remember when I first watched that and I saw him like it got this like dreading of like the comedic relief character that has like this guy's gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
And you end up being like, this guy's
He's fucking
one of the best.
He's awesome.
Yeah, and then you get that's the other thing. This movie is with like characters like him, K2SO, the Donnie Yen and his companion. I forget their names.
I can't think of it. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's name is.
Looking on Wikipedia says Baz Malbus.
Sure. Sure.
Like there's a lot of genuine humor, like really good humor in this.
It feels natural.
It's a very funny movie too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
like when Donnie Yen's like they put the bag over his head or whatever, and he's like, "Are you kidding me? I'm fine."
Yeah. Yes, and I love his inclusion. The idea of a character who's like Force sensitive and believes in the Force, but isn't a Jedi.
Yeah.
I remember at the time being a little annoyed because like, I think the one thing people were so excited about with Disney Star Wars and like updated special effects was going to be the lightsaber fights.
Yeah.
And just the like for like the first like I guess 5 or so years of Disney Star Wars, we really didn't get any good Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like
lightsaber fights.
Lightsaber fights, yeah.
Yeah, outside of the forest scene in Force Awakens, there wasn't. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
I don't need to go back down that rabbit hole, but well, in like just just like the imagery alone of like seeing the Death Star being put together and stuff was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And they had there's a really small snippet of being able to see the ghost seeing the ghost ship from Rebels in the final fight scene on not Yavin. God damn it, what's the name of that? Scarif.
Yeah.
That's really cool too, which I hadn't seen Rebels.
Yeah.
And it took me a while to watch Rebels, but now going back, having seen it, and then seeing that ship in the movie is really cool too. But
Could have never told you.
Huh?
Could have never told you that.
You gotta watch it.
Yep. Yeah, and I love that also it gives the answer to like because forever the like how do they not know about this open exhaust port on the Death Star giving context for that like that was put there.
It answered some good questions that I guess I hadn't thought extensively about, but yeah, like that. How did in such a massive project they just left such a blatant opening? But that, I mean, it makes sense, So
yeah.
And what's his name? His character. What is Mads Mikkelsen's character's name? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of what it is.
You want me to just tell you?
Yeah.
Galen Erso.
Galen.
And then it's Felicity Jones plays Jyn Erso. JYN.
Yeah.
And yeah, she. But yeah.
I guess. But okay, so you've seen all of Andor, the show, now, right?
I have restarted season 2 about 5 times.
Oh no!
I don't know why. And it's not that I'm not interested in it because it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
I love season 1. Andor season 1, I might argue, is the best Star Wars thing ever.
Dude, me too. Me fucking too.
But something will always stop me from getting into season 2.
Yeah.
Like literally, like physically, something will like happen, or like I will get distracted. So.
Well,
bear with me.
So I'll make a brief point that I don't think is going to affect anything.
Okay.
I saw Diego Luna who plays Andor. He posted something about like when you finish, because I was watching an episode like weekly, and he posted like when you watch the season 2 finale, you should just immediately watch Rogue One, because everything flows well together that way, and it's a great way to do it.
I probably will.
And as much as I love Rogue One, I feel like I liked it. I don't want to say I liked it less, but like with how good Andor was as a show, it made me. This sounds so bad. I don't mean it to, but like,
no.
I just think like I wanted more from the movie after having seen the show.
Oh,
Because
really?
I fucking love Cassian Andor so much, and then Jyn Erso. Goddamn, words are hard. She's the main character of the movie, of course, you know, and Andor's like a close second, but it just kind of felt like I don't know, like I wanted Andor to be the main character of the movie, you know.
Yeah.
But that's all hindsight. So didn't affect my love for the movie. It was just kind of like I don't want this get this Urso chick out of here.
The main character is no longer the character that you felt developed that connection with.
Yeah.
And I agree. Like, do you think you would be interested? I don't think they're going to do it, but a Jyn Erso show.
Yeah, I would be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because I just don't know how interesting. Because like it would just be her with I would kill for Marcel Guerrera actually.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And so because I do feel like we'll just end up kind of going around the bend of just how much we fucking love Rogue One.
Yeah.
And again, I think it is of the movies for sure the best thing that Disney Star Wars has done.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into what I think is weirdly enough like I don't. So what I will say this. Cassian Andor to me is the best successor to Han Solo that Disney Star Wars has introduced, even when they've introduced their own version of Han Solo. So we're gonna get into Solo, a Star Wars story. This is the only one. I'll say this. This is the only one that I have gone back to watch because I've forgotten it completely. In addition, like none of we I don't know if it's clear. We didn't watch any of these movies coming into these videos because we just kind of wanted to give our general takes on these. I did watch this one coming in because again I was like trying to remember what happened and I completely forgot it. I don't like this movie is not as bad as I think people say it is.
Yeah.
I do think it does a few stupid things of like overly explaining some of Han. Like, I don't think we needed to know where Han Solo got his fucking name from.
Yeah.
We'll just call you Han Solo. Like, I think I agree that's dumb.
Stupid.
I think Alden Ehrenreich, the guy who played Han Solo.
Oh, I didn't know what his name was, honestly.
I will say, like, he does a good job in the movie. Never once do I feel like he's Han Solo. You know, which is funny because there is a recasting of this movie that I'm like, who nails it as much as the original. Excuse me.
Oh, is that?
And that's Donald Glover as
Lando
Calrissian.
Yeah.
He fucking nails it because I don't think he's trying to do, and I don't think Alden is trying to do an impression of Harrison Ford or anything like that. It just never feels like that. It reaches that like attempted suaveness because that's what I've always liked about Han Solo is like. He thinks he's suave and smooth, but he's really not. He is a fucking kind of a moron.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. Again, I think he does a good job in this movie, but just not necessarily as Han. Like, I've never like that's fucking Han Solo.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree with you. Like, I don't think this is.
Let me ask you this.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you see this one in the theaters?
Yes, I did.
I didn't.
Damn.
I don't know why I missed this one. It was because this came out. So this came out in May of 2018.
Okay.
Like less than 6 months after The Last Jedi, and for some reason, like going into it, like I just was like, for some reason, I think I was like, this is not what I wanted. I'm like, I don't really want to know. I don't. There was like the trailers didn't necessarily look too good to me, and I just for some reason just never went and saw it in theaters. I think this was also when Infinity War was coming out.
Yeah.
I feel like there was like other movies coming out around this time that I was like, because this is when we were seeing Black Panther 5 times in the theaters. We did see that. We saw that movie a bunch.
Yeah.
And for some reason, this movie just missed. Which do you know who directed this movie?
Nope.
It was directed by Ron Howard, who you would know him from directing the J.D. Vance movie. You know J.D. Vance had a movie?
What?
It's called Hillbilly Elegy. I forget what it's actually called, but like Ron Howard is the guy from like Happy Days. He's like the main guy that's not the Fonz, but he also directed like, he directed like Apollo 13. Like he's directed a bunch of movies that you would know, including Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Nice.
But the original directors, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Do you know what they would have directed?
No.
They directed. So they did the 21 and 22 Jump Street.
Okay.
Which I fucking love those movies. But they also directed the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. So they were originally, and I think for some reason they dropped out. I don't know if you remember, like when Disney Star Wars was first like popping off or like coming into like existence. There were a lot of like directors that would start on projects but were swapped out like halfway through. Like this one. I literally had the other example. Oh, the Game of Thrones guys were supposed to do like an Old Republic show. Not old. An Old Republic show.
Huh.
But after like the last seasons of Game of Thrones went terribly, they like Disney were like, we don't want you guys.
Damn.
So I recently watched Solo: Star Wars. It's a solid movie. It is a fun, solid like Star Wars action movie. It's actually way more of a heist movie than Rogue One was. Rogue One is like a really good war drama.
Yeah.
Set in Star Wars. This is.
It's a heist movie.
It's a little bit more. It's got Woody Harrelson in it.
Yeah.
Who does a fucking great job as the like kind of like you can tell he's going to be kind of the bad guy.
Yeah.
It also has what's his name? Paul Bettany in it as the bad guy.
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He is.
I forgot about it. I forgot about his character completely.
Yep, and he plays just a really good. And then you also have Emilia Clarke.
Yeah.
So more Game of Thrones connections there.
Yeah. Lots of that.
Yeah, and like so the action sequences are all fun. You also I do enjoy. I remember not enjoying it the first time, so. Going back to the start, like I didn't see this in theaters. I watched it on like when it came to like Netflix, like a year, or like a few months later or something like that. And like I was like, expecting it to be terrible. I was like, oh, this is actually a solid movie.
Yeah. I mean, I don't dislike it. I think it is a fun movie. I've only seen it twice. And I don't know why, but I guess maybe because like it just like I enjoy it. It's fun. There's nothing that I just outwardly dislike about it. I mean, I think there's some silly choices like his name that you mentioned. You know, that just felt like unnecessary to even get. I mean, why? Who cares? But I mean, past that, like there's nothing that I hate about this movie. I would watch it and be fine watching it. You know. But it just feels really forgettable for some reason, and I think it feels like it should be something that like lately they've had it in the animated shows. They've had like little anthology things.
Yeah,
it just feels like it would fit better in some, like a format like that rather than like a full blown blockbuster. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm okay with it. I'm not mad about it. You know, I'm glad we have it. It's cool.
And I do think I think the intention of it was to be just kind of a this is more of a popcorn movie.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to having like large implications like the number of
Yeah. Which is I'm happy that we got that we have stories like that, because I don't think everything needs to be the biggest of implications and like world ending and that kind of a thing. Like, it's fun to have a nice low stakes, just fun popcorn movie.
Which I will say this: this movie also includes one of my favorite droid characters. I don't know if you remember Lando's like his companion's L337.
Nope.
She's like this. Oh, she's great. It's like this tall. It's very similar to Alan Tudyk's character in Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Where like she's his co-pilot. She's very like snarky, like at a certain point, because the whole idea of Han's in love with Emilia Clarke's character and all that.
Yeah.
And she comments, she's like, "Oh, I totally get the whole love, unspoken love thing. Like, obviously, Lando has a thing for me. It's
okay, I remember that now.
Me.
Yeah.
And she's like, Emilia Clarke's like, "How would that work?" And she's like, "It works." But then she becomes a radicalized, like, free all droids, like, yeah.
Okay, I remember her now.
Very entertaining. I think one of the more underrated Disney Star Wars characters.
That's pretty good.
I would also say I was surprised by how much I actually did enjoy the introduction of Chewbacca in this series, in this movie.
Yeah.
The one thing I think is dumb, I don't know do you remember how he convinces Chewie to not kill him?
No.
He speaks Wookiee.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I get on the surface why you think that's cool.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not. Yeah.
I'm like, having Han just somehow manage to talk himself out of Chewie killing him, I think would be way better.
Yeah.
Especially because you don't see him talk in Wookiee
ever
anywhere else.
Yeah.
Although I would have loved I'm sure George Lucas tried to pitch that to Harrison Ford.
He probably did, yeah.
And Harrison Ford like, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, and I could see Harrison Ford being like that. So. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like I don't have a lot to say about that movie.
No.
Because I don't remember a lot about it. I think, so I saw it in theaters, and then I was watching, at one point I watched through all of the Star Wars movies with my parents, I don't know that they enjoyed it so much, but I convinced them to watch everything with me. And we watched Solo, and yeah, that's the last time I watched it, and that was probably 2021-ish. And I kind of just honestly have not thought about it since then, other than like maybe seeing it scrolling through Disney Plus now and then, so.
Yeah, and it's like I said, I don't think this one will spur a larger discussion like Rogue One or the sequel trilogy will, because I don't think it's meant to. I think it is meant to be kind of more of a fun mindset movie. I think including the Castle Run, was a little bit not dumb, because it's a fun scene. It's an enjoyable scene. Yeah. It is one of those things I'm like, I think it is a mistake in the way that when you hear about the Kessel Run when you're watching the new Hope, whatever you're picturing to you is going to be infinitely more entertaining and exciting than what we got in the movie.
Yeah. Of
like the hyperspacing kind of ish out of a black hole situation thing.
It's, I mean, sometimes things are just better left to be like in mystery and like legend, and like, it's like almost, I don't know if mythical is the right word to the characters in A New Hope, but it's like it's a big deal to them, and just, I think being left with the idea that it's a big deal is maybe enough. I don't need to see it. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't need to be much more than that.
But I also do like it does still continue the world building that Rogue One does.
Yeah.
Because there's the group of the
Spice Traders and stuff.
The Marauders that are actually part of the rebellion as well. So I do like that it contributes to that as well.
Yeah. I do think the little snippet of Darth Maul being in there, that's
very cool tease.
That's cool.
And then the other thing I will say is, again, he never invokes the feeling of Han Solo to me. He never really gets into that area. You know who I think might have been a better choice?
Who's that?
Who's the first thing that comes to mind when I say a better choice? Because I just want to see if you have a.
I don't quite know why, and I don't think this is the most accurate answer, but the first guy that came to mind for me for some reason might be one of the Supernatural guys. I can't think of which one it is, but I'm picturing one of them.
Oh, the real, not. Oh.
Not Jason Todd, not the Jason Todd guy, but the other one.
Jason Padalecki? Is that his name?
Sure, yeah. That's one of their names. I don't know which one it is.
I'm
but
sure. I think that's it. Because what's the other guy's name?
I don't know.
Because he's in The Boy. If you had not forgotten the names, I would have remembered the names.
Oh.
I'm 100, but I was thinking of Glenn Powell.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Because I think he has the kind of
yeah,
okay. And he wasn't that big of a he was just kind of starting out at this time.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been fit. But what I will say is the jackets in this are immaculate.
Yeah.
Like when he has the white vest, or I think he has a white jacket at some point, or that might be in Battlefront 2 that I'm thinking of, because there are Han skins in Battlefront 2.
Oh, okay.
That are this one.
Oh,
instead of the Harrison Ford one. Yeah. And then I don't know if it's been fully canceled or not, but I do so hope we get Donald Glover back because there's supposed to be a Lando Calrissian show with him as a star. I don't know actually what really, because I don't know. I think it's one of those things that it's probably canceled because it's probably not happening, but they don't want to straight up admit it because they're like, God, we really hope this can happen.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Because that would be a fun show. That would be cool.
Yeah.
For a couple seasons or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down. So I will say, looking into the casting on Wikipedia, some of the other choices was Scott Eastwood. I don't know if
Okay.
Clint Eastwood.
Okay.
I think he would have been okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen him and gone, oh, good job.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of him being in is what, Pacific Rim 2?
Wasn't he in the first Pacific Rim? You know what? I've never seen
Pacific Rim 2?
Never seen.
You didn't miss anything.
But he was the dude who got killed in. He was Billy the Kid in Expendables 2. You remember the dude that?
I thought that was a Hemsworth brother. Liam. I'm pretty sure that's. I don't know. I could be wrong, but.
Welcome back to Expendables 2.
Dude, that's a franchise that I wish would have done better. You know.
So. I don't think that should have been a franchise.
No, it's great.
I think 2. Hold on, no. I think 2 should have been the end of it.
No, okay.
Because there's no way they were going to get better than that.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that.
Okay, so we're thinking of it was Jet Li actually.
Wait, what?
No,
what the fuck?
Oh shit, that was Liam Hemsworth.
I thought so. Yeah.
What is Scott Eastwood in that I'm thinking of Scott Eastwood? Obviously, Clint Eastwood's son.
I couldn't tell you other than that. I mean, I feel like I could think of something maybe, but I don't know.
It says he was in Fury, but I don't remember him from Fury.
Like the tank movie, Fury? Okay.
You were right. He was in Pacific Rim Uprising.
Okay. That's a terrible movie, by the way.
It says he was in Fast X. I think I remember him from that.
Okay, I never saw that one. You know what? A side note while you're looking for a second. Pacific Rim should have just been the first movie in that. That should have been it. There shouldn't have been anything past that because the first movie is so fucking good. Pacific Rim 2 just irritates me.
He was in Suicide Squad, the bad one.
Oh, wait. Who did he play in that?
Lieutenant G.Q. Edwards.
Okay.
I don't remember that. He was in Fury. He was in a movie called The Perfect Way that has a 4.6.
I love how far from Star Wars we are right now.
I know. I think I just know that he's Scott Eastwood, the son of Clint Eastwood, because I'm looking at these movies. I'm like, I don't remember him from that. He was in The Fate of the Furious.
Okay.
He was Little Nobody.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So turns out we don't know Scott Eastwood from anything. We just know that he's the son of Clint Eastwood. The other choices, by the way, was Ansel Elgort. You might know him from Baby Driver. Did you ever see that one?
No, I never
Oh, that was a
did.
really good
I
one.
need to. I've heard nothing but good things about it. But
Dave Franco was also a choice, and Miles Teller. Yeah.
Miles Teller, I like Miles Teller, but I don't see him being Han Solo.
No. And then the other one that was almost was Taron Egerton.
I don't see him being Han Solo either.
Well, the problem is, there's only one fucking Han Solo.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just Harrison Ford. That's
Yep.
the problem. That's the biggest issue. Is like I'm sure, like I said, I said Glenn Powell might have been a better choice. But even then, it's like, yeah, but
It's still
not Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Like Harrison Ford has such a specific charisma to him.
Yeah. I think. Was that your?
No.
Okay.
No.
I thought you were cutting it.
No.
I think a live action Han Solo is almost impossible to recast and make it feel right. But if they did an animated one,
Yeah.
I don't know, because Troy Baker did the voice for Indiana Jones,
Right.
and that was fucking amazing. So they could maybe do it that way if it was animated in some fashion.
Yeah,
But that's a different conversation.
yeah.
So.
Unfortunately, this has happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ultimately, I do enjoy this movie. I
Yeah.
think it is like firmly in the middle.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, it's a.
Like,
yeah,
um,
it's
inoffensive.
Fine. It's fine.
It is
Yeah,
yeah. So.
inoffensive is a good word for it. I'm happy it's here, but if it wasn't, I wouldn't feel any different.
Yep. And with that, Wyatt, to as we're kind of done again, we liked. So I guess before we get into the upcoming movies, would you say the Star Wars, the standalone movies, have so far done better than the sequel trilogy?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think they've. Sorry, I think they've done more for Star Wars than the sequel trilogy did. Mainly Rogue One,
that's fair. Yeah.
but
I think it's also one of those things like lower stakes overall.
definitely,
Like
Definitely.
they're a little bit easy,
yeah.
But yeah, I would argue the same. I don't think either of them I feel have ever. I think the sequel trilogy has higher highs, and then much lower lows. But the highs are not that much higher, but the lows are way lower. Does that make sense?
Okay. I got you.
But with that, we do have 2 confirmed Star Wars movies. Like we have others that are in conversation, like the Rey trilogy or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But we have the Mandalorian and the Grogu that is coming out literally like next month, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Not 100%, but I think so.
I think. Wait, hold on. Let me check that.
That while you're looking out, I'm pretty excited for. I don't know why they're going the movie route rather than just season 4 of the show. But I'm excited for it nonetheless.
For some reason, I thought it was coming out in February.
Yeah.
It's coming out May 22nd.
We got a little bit.
We got a little bit. I don't know why we do it.
We got a little bit.
Okay. So yeah, we got this coming out. I guess, are you excited about Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
I'm just laughing because I was just talking about that. Being excited about it while you were looking at data.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, so I am excited for it, but I would rather it have been season 4 of the show.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they're not maybe doing season 4 right now. If it was just like maybe it's just a bit of a break in between seasons, or they don't know what to do with season 4 yet, or maybe
I think I imagine this is like the finale of the story.
I hope not.
Really?
Yeah, I hope not, because I love Mando. He's one of my favorite characters now. But anyway, regardless, I am excited for it. I think it's going to be really fun. It's just going to be a fun movie. I imagine it's going to be. It's not titled a Star Wars story at all. It's just Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, it's the Mandalorian and Grogu.
Okay.
Also known as Star Wars Mandalorian and Grogu.
Okay.
Yeah, and so from what I'm reading here, Favreau and Filoni had written a 4th season of The Mandalorian by February of 2023, but production on the season was delayed due to the labor
the writer's strike?
Yeah.
Okay.
During this time, Lucasfilm reevaluated their plans for the franchise and decided to prioritize Mandalorian film over the 4th season. So like, I imagine that's got to be like the finale of their story.
I really hope not.
Which is fair. I just don't know necessarily. You know, maybe that's why they don't pay me to write these things. But I don't necessarily know where you would go from there.
Yeah,
I'm excited for that. I think that, if I'm being honest, I think that will be more in line with the sequel trilogy, not the sequel trilogy, Solo, where I'm glad it exists, but it's ultimately, I don't know if it'll be very. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be solid, and I'm sure I will enjoy it. I'm way more looking forward to Star Wars Starfighter.
Okay.
That's the one coming out next year, 2020. It's directed by Sean Levy, Deadpool and Wolverine director, and starring
Ryan Gosling. Yeah.
Yep. And so, anyways, I'm excited for the future of Star Wars film.
Yeah. I'm excited for Starfighter, but I that's kind of funny because I feel like I'm kind of the inverse of how you're feeling your excitement, because I'm excited for Starfighter, but more so for Mando. So,
do you think? And that's fair. Do you think we get a trailer for Starfighter during the Mandalorian and Grogu?
Maybe.
Like probably the first teaser, I imagine.
I could see something, something like that, yeah.
But
I don't know. Maybe there'll be something during the Super Bowl. I don't know. We'll see.
The movie's over a year away at the Super Bowl. It's pretty. I'm sure there'll be. No, I would be willing to bet more that there's going to be a trailer for Mandalorian Grogu at the Super Bowl.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. Yeah.
Out.
Yeah, that's true.
But with that, I guess that's about all we have to say. Really landed a big finale on this one, guys. Thank you for joining us. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of the 2 movies we talked about. What movies you're excited to come up.
I'll leave a comment question for today.
Okay.
Who would you want to see a Star Wars story about? Like in terms of like Solo, like, do we want a Star Wars story about General Grievous, or do we want one about R2-D2? I don't know. What do you want to see? Let us know.
R2-D2 would be interesting. Grievous would be interesting.
I would love to see a Grievous thing, but
they have seemed to embrace the prequels a little bit more nowadays. They previously have. So. Go ahead and let us know down below. We do have more Star Wars stuff coming. I thought we were doing this as a build-up for... Why did I think it was in February?
I don't know.
All right.
But you're thinking it made me think it, so...
I don't know why.
Well, it's still a build-up. We just got more time for more shit.
There you go. So keep on the lookout for more shit. And thank you.
Peace.